Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're watching. Well, it's a beautiful day. It's very windy though, but the weather is just lovely. One of the things I have to do right off the bat is stupid stuff. It's not supposed to rain for a little while, so it's a perfect opportunity to get this Christmas stuff out of this craft cottage and get it over into the shed. We were supposed to put up the other shed, the metal shed, somewhere on this property, and it was going to be the Christmas shed. It's green. It's the only thing out here that would be green, so we figured Christmas green, but we didn't put it up yet. And so another move, which is a temporary move, and that's to get all this Christmas stuff in that smaller shed that we had the bicycles in, because we've got to get it out of here. Some of the stuff is just in cardboard boxes that have to go in some of the tubs that are already over in the other shed, and so we're going to pull those tubs out of that shed, and we're going to repack the Christmas boxes or Christmas tubs and get this stuff out of here. So, dumb chore, but let's do it. All these things that weren't packed properly are going to get packed properly now. The tubs are over there that these things belong in. All this open stuff came from daughter's house when I decorated her house. I jest with Lee. I tell him all the time that when we get old and I get Alzheimer's, just decorate the whole room with Christmas, and I'll pretend it's Christmas, because I love Christmas. That's what all this stuff's all about. But eventually, I think in my older age, I might get tired of decorating, you know, because what I end up doing is I take everything out of the room. Pictures, knickknacks, everything. And I bring in all Christmas. Then after Christmas, I take everything out that's Christmas and box it back up and put everything back that's household and put it back. This didn't get packed so good when we undecorated, because I undecorated here and I undecorated at daughter's house, and it didn't get put back right. Anyway, just a couple more things left in this cottage, and I've scored because we were wondering where we put our cabinet. The one cabinet we were going to put in the RV against the wall when we removed the booth. We couldn't find it, and now I found it. It's in here. It's also in here with some other things that we purchased that we haven't put together yet because we're not ready for them. So, yay! There it is, all the stuff that was in that cottage over there. Now I have to get to those sheds, empty them out, sort it all out, and take care of that. Not looking forward to it. Uh-oh, there's something I didn't expect. That shed right there, it's leaking. Look at this. They've been sitting in water on top of a tub. That's not good. We're gonna have to find that leak, seal it up, because we can't have the stuff we store in there getting all wet. Luckily, that will be the tool shed, and it's not gonna be my Christmas stuff. But I don't know, does this Christmas one leak? We don't know, because it was just ground. So this is not good at all. We've had metal sheds in the past, they never leaked, so I don't know about this one. see, the repacking stuff's not going so smoothly, as in the sense of fast. But everything needs to be put in its proper place so it fits beautifully. So I'm going to take a minute. Oh, my hat's crooked. Is my hat crooked? Well, you know, it got crushed, so it's all tweaked anyway. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll have to fix it. I don't know how, but I need to work on that. Maybe with a damp rag that sits on it to help it re-get its shape over here. So anyway, I got too distracted. I'll be right back. Seems like it's break time. It's coming. It's coming slow. I got other things to take care of, so I gotta get done with this in a minute. Okay, I finished that job and I looked over and saw that the camera was blank. I was talking to my sister on the telephone while I was working, and Dad didn't even pay attention to the camera, but he didn't need to see the end anyway. It all fit really tight. I got the door shut. Everything's great. I do have a beautiful Santa in a sleigh that my aunt gave me. The Santa's gorgeous, but the sleigh's made out of leather. That is not being stored outside in the shed. That is in one of the cottages, nicely sitting there, because it's gorgeous. Must have cost a fortune, and so I don't want to ruin it. And no telling how things are going to survive out there in that shed. Most of the stuff that I have out there, I think will do fine because they're in those sealed tubs, but you just never know. Anyway, that took me almost all day long. The winds are kicking up. That beautiful sun is gone, but there's supposed to be some massive storm that's coming through, and we're supposed to have fire dangers, and the rest of the country's also being shook up by different things. And they said tonight, which is interesting because they said no rain for the next 7 days, and yet they say thunder and lightning storms tonight with chance of a baseball size hail. Gee, that's big. And now what I need to do is I need to shovel up some dirt because we still have to take care of that orchard, and so let's go do that. Well, it looks better. It looks like it has a nice slope to it now. So when it rains, it should just keep on going. That's my hope anyway, because it was pretty deep. I used that whole wheelbarrow full of dirt. So let's look at it. Now, it still looks pretty deep right here on this edge right here. It still looks like it's too deep right there. You know what that means? Shoot, another wheelbarrow full. Too bad I kept looking. I would have to do it another day anyway. My shoulder's hurting really bad from doing all that storage stuff and then pounding and shoveling, and so this one especially is kind of hurting. So I'm gonna take a minute or two and then we'll go shovel. Right here is a large part that goes up and over. That's where the anthill was. And though I took the top off, it was much wider, and you can see that the ground needs to be flattened right there. Along this outer ring, quite a bit. Breaking through that grass is really, really hard though. Really hard. I'm debating upon what to do. I know I brought the dirt and I need to lay it somewhere, but I'm just not real sure where. But here's the biggest thing. I just don't want to do it. I'm kind of hurting. So I think I'm not gonna do it. But if it does rain, I'm gonna end up with water in my wheelbarrow. I could always dump it out. I'm gonna put away the stuff. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm gonna stop this chore. Okay, the next job I'm gonna do is pretty menial, but yet it's valid and important. I have these rope lights, and I'm going to attach these rope lights along this fence that will light up our fence line inside for guests to approach our yard. Anyway, I'm going to get some zip ties and we're going to attach this. End my day with a little task of putting solar lights along this path. It'll be nice. I had to go down around the doors because I forgot that there's 4 gates right here, and so I went down at the bottom and then I came up and across. Thanks for watching. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on the Homestead. Bye-bye now.